Army's Pride BTS JIMIN'S Face Album, making documentary released. Us People, British NME attention. BTS JIMIN'S Vivid Face Album production log was released and received attention from media around the world. On October 23, Jimin released Jimin's Productions Diary, a documentary that honestly captures the process leading up to the release of his first solo album Face, through the global fan communication platform Weverse. Afterwards, American media, People, introduced Jimin as a performer who shines on stage, but in this new documentary, he shines in a completely different way. It was a documentary that records and shows the album production process in a surprisingly intimate way. They also said, it is touching to see him tell his story with sincerity, in comfortable clothes instead of shiny stage costumes, and struggle to find his own voice as a composer, adding, Jimin showed off his ability to bring out addictive melodies not only with his voice, but also with his acoustic guitar and keyboard. I highly appreciated Jimin's growth as an artist. In a report titled 5 Things We Learned from Jimin's Production Diary, the famous British music magazine, NME said, Jimin, who started an impressive solo chapter by becoming the first Korean solo singer to take first place on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, started from the album planning stage and worked hard day and night. I was very focused on writing the melody and lyrics, and I did a good job of capturing the process that was reflected in the album, he said. The media covered the process of Face, gradually following it through various attempts and experiments rather than following a preset plan. Jimin always dancing while making music, the recording method of alone sung while sitting in one corner of the room, advice from colleagues, was selected as an impressive scene. Jimin's Productions Diary is about Jimin teaming up with 3 producers and going through hardships together for nearly 10 months, developing the album's concept and completing each song one by one. In the process, he remained serious and cheerful, and Jimin's sparkle was seen everywhere. Jimin shined with ideas in the Weverse Live, which he watched with some ARMY including me. The cutest thing was when he realized all the amazing ideas he came up with, like melodies, lyrics, key changes, concepts. Our Jimin was like, wow, I am an idea bank. Yes you are, yes you are. As this is the first solo album released to the public under his own name 10 years after his debut, Face contains only Jimin's voice, without any collaboration, as if writing a diary of the frustration, anger, pain and suffering he experienced while going through the pandemic. The work diary that reveals the cradle of creative passion was both unfamiliar and surprising. In the end, it resonated even more, as it contained a narrative of overcoming this through music, and fans also commented, this is a really great and precious album, this is bulletproof style. Jimin created a masterpiece and Jimin is our pride. He shared his impressions of encountering artist Jimin's sincerity. Jimin's Face album is breaking records till today, because it is his personal story. He called it a normal or usual story. ARMY call it a special story. He laughed and agreed with us in the special talk. That brings me to the special screening of Jimin's Productions Diary and special talk with Jimin on October 30th, which provided a special time with Jimin. Around 320 ARMY were able to meet him, ask him questions, listen to him, and have a fun time. Jimin provided cute snacks for them. Were you able to go, or watch it online? The special talk was released worldwide through Weverse Live at 7:30 p.m. This is to continue the emotional impact of the documentary. I'm still not over the Face era. Can you tell? Our lead vocalist delivered everything I wanted, and never knew I needed. Park Jimin surprised me in the best possible way. We knew he created great melodies. For example with Blood, Sweat and Tears. The iconic bridge in Dis-Ease within 3 minutes. Lyrics though. I am humbled by his talent. We can see him constantly writing his feelings, thoughts on paper. As producer P. Dog said, Jimin's Face album is a perfect depiction of Jimin's feelings, emotions to a musical arrangement. We all went through the craziness that was the pandemic. Jimin shared his emotional journey through Face. Thank you Park Jimin for sharing your light with the world. We love you.
So Ami, do you love Jimin of BTS too?
Yes, I do.